Wasabi, everyone! Welcome to the channel. Silvershade here, coming at you from Heat Death Survival Train Demo. Today we're going to be doing a Cannonball Run. That's right, a Cannonball Run to test out the Dynamo, since it was recently updated in demo version 017i. Please don't forget to subscribe to the channel while you're here. Alright, so what we're going to do is we're going to wait for this storm to pass. In the meantime, while waiting, I'm going to give you a tour of what I've done to prep the train. I've put a dynamo right here. And in the back, if there's enough power when we get to the very end of with the blue force field, we're going to flip it in reverse, crank that dynamo like crazy. And then once we get out of the tunnel, we'll come back over here because, as you can see, I've got an engine control panel and a power control panel and another dynamo back here, so I can control the train and get all the way back to the first station. We'll go ahead and we'll go back to the beginning here. Get these all buttoned up. And now we just have to wait for the storm. All right, looks like the storm is passing. So let's go ahead and let's get started. All right, looks like the train is fully charged. Solar panel is coming online. Only one thing left to do. All aboard! Here we go, leaving the station. All right, now we can monitor the power. So what do we got here? All right, we'll start running the dynamo here shortly. All right, now that we're underway, let's get some tunes on. Can't have a cannonball run without some music. Ah, yeah, train driving music. That's the ticket. All right, let's get the dynamo spinning. Still a pain in the butt. Very big pain in the butt. Yeah, that's better. Let me know down in the comments if you've had a chance to test out the dynamo in the new version of the demo. Alright, so it looks like we're coming up on the next settlement here. Past the settlement now. Ooh, nice. All right, how's our power? 400. Okay, not bad. Let's keep it going. If this run is going to fail, I predict the point of failure is going to be somewhere inside the tunnel since we lose access to the solar panel. You can tell it has been improved, but it's still a pain to use it to charge. Alright, so we're approaching the bridge, which is now the next settlement on the line. Check to see how our power is doing here in a minute. My poor mouse. It hates this. Right, passing through the settlement now. My index finger wants to give me the middle finger. Alright, now we're past the settlement completely now. See if I can't get one good charge to check before we check the power. There we go. Alright, how's the power? Alright, yeah, over 400, we're good. Alright, let's keep it cranking. Alright, so we got the big cave there. We're approaching the tunnel, which means we're going to need to keep this cranking. How's our power? Alright, so we're under 400, so we got to keep going here. One big charge here. Spooky without lights. Yeah, there we go. Nice big charge. Kinda. Come on now, let's go. A big charge. Nope. Come on now. Give me a big charge. Yeah. Yeah. All right. How we looking? Okay. Over 350. All right, let's keep it going. I think we're coming out of the tunnel now. Yep. We're almost to the force field. And we're there. Okay, what are we looking at? Over 300? Yeah, let's pop it in reverse. All right. Okay. Let's go. Halfway through the running. Halfway through the Cannonball Run. Right. As soon as I see we're out of the tunnel, I'm going to book it to the other end of the train. Big charge. Big charge. Yeah. Big charge. Big charge. As long as it's sunny when we get out of the tunnel, we'll be in better shape. If it's a storm, we're in trouble. We are out of the tunnel. All right, finish this last charge here. Looks like it's sunny out. That's a good sign. before I go run to the front. Let's just do it. See if I can get a nice big charge. Sustain. Okay, let's run. All right. And looking good. Looks like we're at over 200 still. Good. We're staying over 200. That's a good sign. All right, so we're at the settlement with the bridge. Big charge, big charge. Big charge, come on. Big charge, big charge. Yeah. Okay. How are we looking? All right. Settlement just before the beginning. Okay. Power's good. All right. I think we're going to do it. Even if a storm comes through now, I think we'll be okay. Which, matter of fact, I think a storm is going to be coming through any second. We'll see. Or it could just be the shade from the mountains. We just got this big bend to go around. I think we're in the home stretch. Yep, there it is. Charge. All right, how we looking? Yeah, there it is. There's our destination. All right. We did it. All right. Well, as you can see, the Dynamo has been updated and it is a lot more powerful, but it is still a pain to operate. I mean, my hand is hurting from doing that. Now, I don't know if that's something, you know, that would be we'd have to do later on in the game. If something's added, if we ever have to do that. But man, that hurts. But it is much improved, I have to say. Would I use it like that again? Only if I really had to. It's good for, as you could see, in case if you really have to charge it, like if you're in a tunnel or a storm and you need to keep moving. Otherwise, I mean, as you saw, I had to keep cranking, and sometimes I wouldn't get lucky on the big charges. I get like little ones. So that is definitely much better than what it was before. So I hope you enjoyed this cannonball run. I know I did. My hand didn't like it from all that clicking of the mouse, but it was good to see that the Dynamo can definitely keep the train moving if you had to. On that note, I'm going to call it here for the day. I want to thank everyone for watching. If you enjoyed or found value in this content, please hit the like button. Don't forget to smash the subscribe button. It really helps the channel to grow. I will see you all in the next video. This is Silvershade saying, gamers don't die. See you at the respawn point.